Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode review. And back to reviewing My Dress Up Darling of season 2. Yep, episode 19. So episode 19. And so it starts out very hilarious. After the whole successful the culture festival, um she's at her hairdresser, right? And one of the guys doing her hair, she points out to Marin's like, have you gained weight?" And he's like, "Huh?" And so, and he's like, "Oh well, maybe one of the girl works there is like, well, I don't see anything." I was like, "Oh, maybe I was just seeing things." So back at her work, right, where Chris she does modeling, right, and so she's talking with her other female modelers and the woman who's in charge, right, the one who's the one who was talking to Gojo before, like, oh, they bring their boyfriends all the time, right? Well, she points out, points out, Marin, you've gained weight. And she's like, huh? Because since we're out there currently, it's currently winter and summer, and so the summer you need to fit in summer clothes, right? So that's not gonna be tolerable. So it's like, you better start losing weight, And she can't believe it's like, what, I've gained weight? No way. So after she eats at Gojo once again at Gojo's place, and she leaves, and Gojo gives her a bag of food, right? And so, and then she starts reflecting because she eats all this stuff like in the night, and then also all the heavy stuff during the morning, and then she stops and reflects like, she goes like, oh, so that's why, because it's all the food that Gojo gives her to take home. And so she hurries up, and well, first she looks at goes past this building and looks herself in the reflection in the glass, and it's like, well, and then she hears like, wait a minute, wait. So she runs home and starts trying on her cosplay outfits, right? And they're too tight on her. And so when she fits into the one that's like the one that shows less skin, and she noticed that she has a little meat on her belly, little hanging out, and she screams, ah! Oh boy. And she goes and tells her friends at karaoke, is like, well, you gained weight? I didn't believe it. Oh, because when she was dressing up as Ray at the cultural festival, she wore those type of undies that fit so tightly you couldn't even tell. So, like, wow, those undies really did their job, And so now she wants to trying to go on this diet and try to lose weight now. And she tells Gojo, like, well, what else have you been eating? So that's all the food, it's like all those heavy stuff, right? And Gojo's like calculating all the calories she eats in a day. It's like equivalent to 50,000 calories. And the point is, his mind is kind of blown, and also include the fact that he kind of feels a fault because of the food that he gives her to take home. So she's been bent on going on this diet, and so, and then it kind of switches out from her going on the diet. Well, she wants to take her to first they go to the park. Sorry. Later we see her go into this park and want to take pictures because she bought herself a camera. But she told Gojo that she was going to save up and buy a camera because how the two sisters from before always taking pictures with this high quality camera, so she really wanted to save up and get her own, so what she did. And the reason why she chose this particular camera because the title was called Kiss M, and M, which she took as M for Marin, her name. It's like it just seemed kind of right, and so Gojo was so mind blown of this camera that she got and so when she started taking pictures of her, he couldn't believe of the whole picture quality of the picture is right, and she's taking numerous pictures of her, and it's all just like high quality, perfect pictures. And so he's really good about this picture, and so she's really happy about the camera too. So afterwards, he goes back to his house and takes pictures of his grandpa. So, but the whole funny part is about her just trying to her just the fact that she learned that she gained a little weight, so she wants to lose the weight, because because she says she can't fit into her costumes, because she tells Gojo like, well, you work so hard to make those costumes for me. I want to make sure they fit again. Well, even though he says you could just alter it, for to fit you, but she doesn't want to do that because you spent so hard on those costumes. She wants them to fit perfectly, like how they were before. So she's going to have to try to go on this diet and lose weight though, because for the summer photos, right, for her job. But yeah, but my dress up darling has been very fun. It's just like Marin has been the height of like among the anime girls that came out past couple of years. But ever since she first debuted, she broke the internet when she first debuted, and so. But she's been so fun of a character. I enjoy Marin, and Gojo's been a great character too, I mean, these two, you see these two as easily as this couple. I mean, it's more I can say between Momo and Okarun, right? It's clear that Momo likes Okarun. That's why she held his hand in that after she got off that work at that May cafe. So it clearly shows that she knows that she likes Okarun. So it's been nice. It's been really nice on both ends. Whether it's Dan Da Dan or My Dress Up Darling, or I got the real intense stuff like nothing related, but just like what Kaiju Raid has been awesome all around. So this season's been very great. And then you got Call the Night, between Nazuna and Ko, and so it's been a great season. So it's gonna be very hard, which is gonna be the best one of this year, because you got season 2 of Solo Leveling, and then you got Kowloon Generic Romance, which I really enjoyed, the best one of that season. So that's gonna be very tough, because I love Kaiju number 8 and I love Dan Da Da Dan, so it's gonna be very hard, which is gonna be the top one of anime of my pick this year. That's gonna be very hard. But anyway, this episode of 19 of My Dress Up Darling has been fun. So, just her, just like she gained weight now. She has to lose weight. So, it was fun. Maybe we'll see her work out or try to work out in a gym or whatever. But she's sticking with a diet for now. So, but anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. We'll see you next time. Later.